I am sick of men. Sick of them. Every single fucking one of them. So here's a few rules before you even think about messaging me, okay? First of all, if you're not ready for a relationship, don't fucking bother texting. If you've got a psycho ex-girlfriend, fuck her off or don't talk to me. Because if you don't fuck her off, I'm going to fuck her up. Moving on. You best open the door for me because it's just common courtesy. And if you don't, fuck you. If your mum's not a nice person and you don't think I'm going to get on with her, also don't text me. I want to sit being cuddly with your mum. Do you know what I mean? I don't want a fucking mother-in-law that fucking hates me. So moving on. I want to get married in a year. On our year's anniversary, you are to propose, okay? It don't matter when we get married after that. I just want to be engaged. Thanks. Babies. I want kids young. So, if you don't, guess what? Don't fucking text me. If you are texting any other girls, I will find out. I am psychotic. Don't be keeping secrets. It is my biggest pet peeve. Just fucking tell me because I'm going to find out anyway. I need attention 25/8, okay? Like, if you're at work, just don't view my stories, okay? That's fine. Don't view my stories and then not fucking text me because that drives my nut in. Don't text me if you don't drive. Don't care. Don't want to hear it. I don't drive, so one of us has got to fucking drive. If you're a bum and you've got no money, don't fucking text me. Because I'm not paying for everything in this relationship. I've done that before. It doesn't work very well, okay? Equal amounts. I'm happy to pay for my share. I'm happy for you to pay for your stuff. But when you take me on the first date, you have to pay for it. It's just an unwritten rule, okay? It will give me the ick. Don't talk about shit around me. I don't want to hear it. Like, that. Like, I could stay at yours for a week and you will not see me shit. I expect the same common courtesy from you. If you've got a sister, she's going to like me. We've got to be able to make TikToks with each other. You are going to be in my TikToks, whether you fucking like it or not. And I best be posted on your social media as well, okay? Always remember, there is probably about 100 men at a time that want your spot. So don't fuck it up. If I covered all the bases, I think I have.
With all those rules you are giving, I'd rather not message you at all. I wonder if she puts all of those rules on her dating profile. First 2 rules. You have to be looking for a relationship and not have a psycho ex-girlfriend. That sounds reasonable enough. Your mum has to be a nice person. Well, my mum is a nice person, but it all depends on if you're a nice person or not. Judging by your video, I don't believe you are. You want to get married in a year? I really don't think so. Getting married in this climate is dangerous. Getting married to somebody like you is even worse. I'm definitely not proposing to you, and damn sure ain't giving you any children. To be honest, I don't think there is any point going through the rest of her list. This woman is certified psycho. If other guys are trying to get with her, they can have her. Any guy who gets into a relationship with her is doomed. The entitlement is off the scale.
And delusional.
What is the first word that comes to your mind when you look at me? I might regret this. The first word.
Okay, since you asked, I'll tell you. Mrs. Potato Head. That's the first word that comes to mind. What's the first word that comes to your mind, guys?
It's your turn.
So, when you've had relationships in the past, right, and it kind of puts you off people that have got similar things like your exes, am I alone in taking it to the whole new extreme of then not wanting to date anyone with these similarities? And we'll go through them, shall we? Same star sign. I know a lot of people think star signs is bollocks. Actually, if you get to know enough people that are of the same star sign and then they all behave in the same way, you start thinking maybe it's not as much bollocks as people think. So, I will not date Capricorns or Cancers or Tauruses because I've had very bad relationship experiences with people of those star signs. Names. Not dating people with the same name as your ex, even if they're lovely, because you just can't bring yourself to say the name that you probably secretly swear after saying. For like a lovely new person, it's like it's a tainted name. Same amount of letters in their name. So I now no longer will date men that have 5 letters in their name because it just doesn't seem to go well for me. Heights. So I'm not going to be one of these vain people that only wants to be with a tall guy because they think that makes them look dainty or pretty or whatever. I have only ever dated men that are 5'10" and under. And this has not worked for me. So basically my new limit is 6 foot plus because I just need to try something new. And cars. I will never date a man that drives an Audi ever again because that's proper put me off. And transit vans. And also careers. There is going to be no tradesmen in my future because I have only ever dated tradesmen and look how that's turned out. So is it just me? Or do other people do weird little lists like this in order to change their future path based on the experiences that haven't worked out in their past? You can drop some comments below and let me know whether I'm a raving lunatic or whether there are more people out there that do this than just a party of one.
This is really bizarre, and it's not that uncommon either. Many women vet their future relationships in this way. If they have a bad experience with a guy, they take one quality from that guy as a means to justify why the relationship went wrong, and they give themselves a reason to avoid similar guys like that in the future. I've seen it go as far enough where a woman will not date guys who wear green sweatshirts because her ex-boyfriend wore green sweatshirts. It's totally ludicrous. They are essentially eliminating their own opportunities to meet a decent guy because of their crazy criteria. Then they wonder why they cannot find a healthy relationship. Why don't she just stop dating men who blink or men who breathe? After all, I'm sure the bad relationships she had in the past were with men who breathed too. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, she's crazy.